Welcome everyone to my chess stream here on Lichess and Twitch. We're hosting a simultaneous exhibition on Lichess. My name is Sparklehorse. On the site, we are Slaggy on Twitch, as you can see. Just getting started here. Soltigo's in the house. Start time is now. Now, N-O-W. What is up, guys? Time to get it started. 20 plus players, that means 20 and maybe a couple more as I see fit. Welcome everyone to my stream. We're streaming 6 days a week. Yesterday was our day off. Good to see you, Soltigo. Did you host a simul yourself? The sunny day simul or something like that? The sunny Sunday simul. This is our standard flagship simul. Hey guys, welcome everybody. We're going to be playing 30-30 time control tonight with 20 plus players. 40 minutes extra for the simul host because he's got to play on all boards at the same time. Hard to manage the clock here. Anyway, everybody, good luck. We're going to start taking entries here. That's the Ponda. He sounds a little strange. Like me, he also has our flagship tournament. He also has the allergies. I got seasonal allergies really bad, and I never really had a situation where I couldn't sleep at night, but it was wonderful. Last night I actually could not sleep because of seasonal allergies. Okay, 30-30 standard chess, 40 minutes random create. Let's get it started. Welcome everybody, especially to the subscribers. Who's here? Arsenal fan Richie. We have a don't ask, don't tell policy toward our tournament games, in effect. Formerly like the U.S. military. Soltigo. Why does Arsenal have to have such a good memory? Alright, Anonymous, thank you guys for subscribing. Soltigo, Anonymous. Nefedov. Can Ponda send his greetings to all the little chess players? Hey. Little chess players, okay? Just remember, school is more important than chess, okay? Don't forget that. But chess is cool too. So have a great evening, little chess players. Nice to see you. Good luck, everybody. School is cool. Don't forget. Welcome everybody to my simul. We're going to start taking entries here. We're streaming. We've got the message out there. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, Soltigo, for being here. Blaze Winterborn, may I join the simul? I don't really play on Lichess, but my rating here still has the question mark. Alright, you did make a donation, so your case is... You made a bits donation last week. That helps your case a little bit. I'm not going to be bribed, but I might look to that as a tiebreaker. Alright, 20 candidate players. I'm a little bit out of it because, as I said, last night I really didn't sleep. Let me grab the subscribers to the channel first. Arsenal is best. He is a subscriber now, right? I don't think Bombas is a subscriber. Merle Dixon. Please support the stream if you can, guys, in any possible way. Parmenides was a subscriber formerly. Maybe he still is. Soltigo, of course, our moderator. Tushar. You're not currently a subscriber, but you've been very supportive in the past. World Loser. Also former moderator, Morales. Good to see you. I'm sorry, guys, in advance if I'm sniffling during the simul. Just don't become a professional chess player, no matter what you do. Arsenal fan. Where's Arsenal fan? Arsenal number 1. Arsenal won today 2-0. I noticed that. Baleful, who is a subscriber. Clash Kid. Great subscriber to our channel who supported the stream a lot. Why do I feel like we had Nefedov twice? That's uh-oh, I added somebody by accident. I'm gonna take you out again, Popbeard. I took you by accident. No personal vendettas, please. Alright, so that's the subscribers I've seen so far. I've got 22 players. I want to say 2200. It's automatic talking about ratings and stuff. Don't ask, don't tell policy. Blaze Winterborn, what's your name? Long Road, okay. Well, we'll let you in if we're not overloaded with subscribers. I shattered your dream. Well, it's okay if you're financially independent, Too Shark. I meant to like say that, you know. Obviously, you know, since you're going to be an engineer or whatever, it's, you know, first you make your fortune, then you become a professional chess player. It's no problem. So, be well-rounded. That's my advice. All right, let me grab the or unless it's professional golf you're talking about. Let me see, the long road he wanted to play. All right. So who else is any other subscribers before we for some reason I thought Too Shark was studying engineering. I don't know why I thought that. I might be wrong. It just stuck in my head. Let me try to get like 9 or 10 more players. Education is my vacation. I used to hate my personal life. Not recently. This is going back many years. I remember there was one stage in my life where like a friend tried to drop me off after a tournament in his car. Like I didn't want to go home, basically. And chess was like an escape from my horrible life. This is way back in the past at one point. Okay, you're engineering incorrect. I mean, my memory is really going too sharp. So, and I didn't sleep a lot last night. So, don't be surprised if I don't remember the most basic things. Okay, guys, just scanning for more subscribers. And I don't really like to take like random people that I have no clue about. Look how many challenges we have. This is like a record. Why do I have so many challenges? It's crazy. Please support the stream, guys. Also check out my YouTube channel, Video Chess Training on YouTube. Scoble just resubscribed with a tier 1. Scoble, are you in the list? I think we want to grab him. So we're favoring the subscribers, naturally. We're going to take a few players who are not subscribers. I don't think we have... Merle Dixon, thank you for supporting the stream with a semi-evil number of 266. I'm not taking Bombus. Well, Bombus is not a subscriber, you know, and usually he, like, you know, is one of the more regulars, but we never had so many people, like, try to enter the simul, I think, in my life. Maybe I'm just taking longer to, like, get it started because I'm kind of tired. Clash Kid donated 500 bits. I think I should stall more often and not start the simul right away, you know, until people, like, start basically bid a bidding war to get in the simul. I mean, I'm not... As you can see, I did chess for a living for a while, so obviously money is not that important to me. That's why I was joking about staying in school. But on the other hand, I don't mind getting some bits donated to the stream here. Merle Dixon, thank you. Clash Kid, thank you, guys. Merle Dixon was 777. Man is 5, the devil is 6, and God is 7. That was according to Frank Black and the Pixies, but I don't know if that might have come from somewhere else. I mean, those are the numbers. 6 and 7 are clear in the Bible or whatever, if you believe in that stuff. But let's grab some more players to get this thing started. Clash Kid with 500 bits, Merle Dixon 266. Overall, those guys, some of the biggest donations to the stream we've had this week. All right, I've got place for like 9 more players. One last scan for anybody who's a subscriber. I don't want to miss you guys. Gazim's in here regularly, but I don't think he's a subscriber. Aspirante, I don't think he's a subscriber. Kash Maui, are you a subscriber? I'm wondering if Kash Maui is a subscriber. Now I can't remember. There are some people that I recognize playing sometimes, but I'm not sure. You know, Super Sebi's probably not a subscriber. If you guys want to have a little side bet on what the result of my game was, I might be inclined to tell you, you know, what it was. What do you think it was? What is the most likely result I would have? All right, let's grab the rest of the players. I'm just going to start picking players who have 100 games or more, preferably ones that I've played before I can trust to... We've played... Let's see, Natalie Louise quite a few times. I know that they're not going to drop out of the simul. There's a new player. There's a strong one. Puppy from Sweden. Yeah. 2300. No. Too strong. Alright, Aspirante Maestro. He's been coming to the stream a lot. We'll let him play. Obviously, it's important. Jeroen is there. Alright, we'll grab Jeroen. He's another former moderator. We've got all of our former moderators except for Blue Crow here. I'm going to get this thing started as soon as I can. AP87 has been very faithful to the stream. We've had big money before, I think. 4 games. I mean, I don't want to play the same players, but I do want to play people I could trust. Will not. Sludgy, I could guess the result of your game. Yeah, but I already told you, Nefedov. That's not fair. Nefedov sent me a message earlier. S4 is here. Good to see him. I haven't seen him in a long time. How many we got now? 20 players. I got room for 2 more. Last call for subscribers. Have we played Subham 777? That sounds familiar. Am I missing anybody who's a subscriber? Last call. If I missed you and you're a subscriber, please let me know. I don't want to introvert girl. Definitely not a girl then. 2200. Those ratings are kind of scary. The much higher rapid rating. I don't want to get beat down. Did I grab Natalie? It's kind of Natalie. I tried to put Natalie in the simul, but I think I might have missed. Somebody might have like been put in and then left or something. I thought I said I was going to take that player, but they might have dropped out by accident. I'm just going to grab 2 more players, but I don't want to do it like totally random. They're always like people are either using a computer or they just like drop out after 3 moves. When I pick random people I don't know, one of those 2 things seems to always happen. Of course, if we find a rating with a lot of games, you know that they're probably not a cheater. If I find someone who has lots of games, they have an established rating, they're probably going to be fairly reliable. Max, I played once before. We'll let him play. Somebody that I've played maybe once before. And introvert girls rating. You want to let introvert girl beat me down? 2200 rapid. 1900, 1700 in blitz, and 2200. That's too weird, man. I'm not going to play that player. The rating difference is like 500 points between rapid and blitz. That's just too weird. That's usually strange. Bombast, I don't know. Bombast is tough. You want to let Bombast play or let this guy play from India? We'll let him play. Get somebody new a chance. All right, 22 games, guys. I'm going to start the simul here. The long road is not in. Thought I got the long road in there. Yeah, he's in there. So 22 players. I'm sorry, if I didn't take some people. I'm not always going to take the same players every week. Try to mix it up. Somebody said Super Sebi's a subscriber. I don't think he's a subscriber. I hope not, because he didn't speak up. I've let him play a lot, but he wasn't usually a subscriber. He's just played a lot. I'm not sure. If he's a subscriber, I didn't let him in. You feel bad for Sebi? Well, I said speak up for a subscriber, but I didn't think he is a subscriber. I could be wrong. My apologies if I neglected any subscribers. Alright, we gotta start this baby fast before I fall asleep here. 20 players. Hopefully my lag isn't too bad. I'm having trouble picking up the pieces. Picking up the pieces, literally. How's our ping time? Not good. And I don't even have the chess engine running. Alright. Introvert girl playing at Soltigo simul. Too much difference between the rapid and the blitz. I don't like it. That creeps me out. Alright. 500 points difference between those 2 ratings is extremely strange. It's like it's 2 different players or something. But some people might do that, like you play on the rapid and my little brother plays on the blitz account or something. Or dads and kids. Some people do that with their accounts. It's not really morally correct, but what can you do? Yeah, we got the sick ping. I don't really know why. Now it's back to normal. A little bit back to normal. Alright, Scobel. Try to be solid against Scobel. Play the Sicilian against him again. Alright, welcome everybody. Thank you for playing. Merle Dixon, Clash Kid, thank you guys for donating to support the stream. Parmenides. Try to play different stuff. My lag may play a factor here. Hopefully not. If it does, hasta la vista. Yeah, so my tournament game today was another shameful quick draw. I'm a specialist in shameful quick draws, but I always have a good excuse. I was telling Nefidov that basically I slept 2 hours last night. And the second problem was that I prepared for 2 players, and my opponent ended up being the third one that I was like, nah, I can't prepare for everybody. I'm not going to prepare for this one too. He's the lowest of the 3. I can't prepare for all the possible people. I'm too tired, you know, so we'll prepare for the 2 higher rated guys and take our chances, and it was the third guy, of course. Arsenal fan. Let's see what Arsenal playing against, see what Arsenal's playing against Alekine's defense, or Aliokin. Nefidov was training me to speak it correctly, but to pronounce it correctly, but I haven't been doing well lately. Alright, e4. Too many Caro-Cans. Makes Jack a dull boy. Cash Maui, thank you. 200-bit donation. Guys are awesome. Alright, we finally got something other than e4 for a change. What's my opinion of Gurgenidze Modern? Yeah, it's solid. That's a favorite of my friend Alexander Ivanov. He would use it against weaker players. I also lost to Takac Bela, otherwise known as Badeya Bela, in a Gurgenidze Caro-Kann. It's not great, but it's not that bad. It's you know, it's playable. It's good against weak players, I think. Under 2,000, the Gurgenidze Caro-Kann, you know, it feels pretty good. Over 2,000, I think you start running into problems. All right. But that's true with a lot of different openings. The hyper-modern stuff works better against weaker players. Alright, I'm going to try to play a little bit faster, guys. And commentate a little bit less, unfortunately. Alright. International Master Will Paschall, if you guys are new to my stream, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to follow me here on lichess and on Twitch, as well as my YouTube channel, Video Chess Training on YouTube. I'm streaming like 6 days a week. Very unusual move here from Andre the Giant. Who is that? Tushar. Okay, Merle Dixon with the usual. I'll have the usual, please. I'm probably like 1800 on chess, theevilchess.com. Played like 6 games. 3 of them were against computers, probably. Then I was like, nope, not going to ever play there anymore. Alright, knight f3. Let's remember the move I meant to play here, which is d6. Played d5 the other day by accident. Not a good Scandinavian. Anyway, we play only here on lichess at the moment. If I had to play on a secondary site, I'd probably go back to like ICC or Play Chess or something like that. Knight f3, knight f6, though I really have no inclination to play anywhere else but lichess. Very happy with the software, with the way it runs, with the way they try to deal with the cheating aspect of online chess. I think that lichess does the best that can reasonably be done. I played a Scandinavian here. I'm going to play knight f6. I don't recommend it, but I'm going to play it anyway. Alright, b6. That's kind of an unusual move, but I don't see any reason why it's not good. Yeah, like the other day when I had to play an ICC a game when the stream was down, when lichess was down. I could probably do that on Play Chess, the chess-based server as well. Never played there that much in the last years. Never played that much on chess-base, in general. But okay, as a backup, it's probably not so bad. All right, Cash Maui, good luck. Aliokin. Alright, transposing to King's Indian. My game today was just another boring. Too shameful to even talk about it. My team pulled out a win against an equally like strong team. We managed to get lucky and like basically win the match by half a point. No thanks to me with my draw. My goal is to not lose. First, not lose, and then secondary is winning. Not really the right way to do things. That's what I'm talking about. Tournament chess. You know, team chess is different from individual tournaments, though. I think you have to be more conservative. It's correct to be more conservative when you're talking about team chess. When the team only needs to win by half a point, you know, it's not. It's match points, not individual points, as this is. Actually, draws are better than individual tournaments. So you have some solid players who make a lot of draws. It's actually not such a bad thing. Alright, what are we doing here? He's going to play like e5 or something crazy. Jeroen didn't play the Dutch today. He's had enough of that. Hey, Scopel's playing his Mora Gambit. We've got this wing gambit against s4. Wonderful. I love the wing gambit so much. I should stick with my guns here. I'm playing a little bit slowly. Not due to lag, just my brain is slow. I rarely play Sicilians against you, Arsenal fan. I don't know. It just kind of worked out that way. No particular reason, Arsenal. But I try to mix it up in general here. I had already like thrown out a Sicilian or two before your name popped out, you know, so I was like, nah. Move 11, good to see you. Sorry you didn't make it in time for the simul, although maybe you just didn't feel like playing. Alright. What are we going to do here? b3, bishop g7, bishop b2. Kind of a funky setup. I don't know about that. Alright, let's just go for it. The Grob. Super Grob. It's basically a super Grob. Alright, Max played a weird move. Queen f3. The long road. Why is that familiar to me? Long road is from some other evil chess site. Probably. So what am I gonna do here with this bishop b7 thing? My idea was to play like bishop g5. For lack of a better plan. I mean, c4 is fine too. We could transpose to something normal. Move 11 got tired of move 12, so he made it move 11. Move 11's been contributing to the stream, I mean, you know, as a personage for a long time. Remember, our first game, move 11, was like a Sicilian dragon 2 years ago, and you repeated a line that was played in like a Josh Whiteskin game. I still remember that. It was like a sharp dragon, and I never played the dragon, you know, the proper dragon. So it's funny. I still remember that. Okay, Abhinandan, this Indian guy who's never played me before, played a kind of tricky move out there, bishop e5. And I'm not even sure if my follow-up was correct. Or loser, like technically, this is supposed to be good for me. Isn't it? That's strange. Why can't I play like pawn takes pawn, bishop b7? Try to win a pawn. Wasn't there some craziness here with knight takes d5? I hope like Warloser doesn't seriously have something there. Does this actually work? It's almost too good to be true. Some way to trap my queen or something? I should really know this. Take, queen f6, knight a3, queen takes a1, knight takes b5, knight a6. Man, I don't know. Alright, let's hope I'm not crazy there. Yeah, but too sharp. I mean, the difference between the dragon proper and the hyper accelerated or accelerated dragon is like night and day. They're completely different openings. In the normal dragon, you're castling into the attack, and in the accelerated and hyper accelerated dragons, you're basically never castling opposite sides. White's never castling opposite sides, almost never, except for like the variation. There was that guy Constant Change and Nefedov play with like bishop e2 and castling queenside, but that's lame. I mean, you just never get a super sharp opposite side castling game in accelerated dragon, so it's fundamentally different than the regular dragon in a very important respect. The only thing that's similar is that you're putting your bishop on g7, but the nature of it is much different. Alright, so Clash Kid, we're doing battle here in the symmetrical English again, very tough opening. Hirun, also a symmetrical English now. Nefedov, why do I always play the Caro-Kann against Nefedov, really? It's crazy. Right, well the Marazzi is not really fun for black, you know? You're playing for kind of the draw and only winning if white overpresses. Maybe lame. It is. It's like the London system with e4. Oh, here comes Merle Dixon. Speaking of the London system. Mainline wing gambit. No, I already tried that. I thought, Arsenal fan. Didn't he react well tonight on BD7? Now I don't remember what happened when I did that. I was thinking of trying something different altogether. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to play like queen takes. Govan Kurt, welcome. What can we do with Nefedov here? Knight f6 and take with a g-pawn. Something fun. I think I might have played that against him once. But I can usually fool Nefedov with like twice, using something twice. After the second time, that's it. You cannot fool him twice. I mean more than twice. Just twice. I think. Could be an open Roy Lopez, which is very, very rare. It's totally out of fashion. The open Roy Lopez. And now he didn't drop a rook like Shirazi in the US Championship against Jack Peters. No, Shirazi was probably out playing backgammon. This is like in 1979 or 1982 or something. He was probably like playing backgammon all night and dropped his rook on a1 in the US Championship. Alright, so Natalie plays, what, e4 here. Alyukin. Alyukin's variation, isn't it? That's how Nigel Pova sorted it out in a very old English opening book, I remember. Bishop c5, knight takes e5. So I'm supposed to play like bishop b4, I think. Alright, I don't know if this is even good or not, but I'm going to follow up with my logical answer there. The answeradote. Parmenides did something that Mr. Coffee, I think, did. Somebody did this against me, and I think it's not good for white after knight e4. I don't remember who it was. Where's Mr. Coffee? We got a little lag again. A little bit of lag coming in. 406? Why do I have the lag wave? Mostly I'm interested in the chess stories, my chess stories. I do have some good chess stories, but I'm running out, you know, I need to make more. It takes a long time to kind of build them up, you know. 30-year career. And I have a 30-year chess career. But I'm starting to get kind of depleted in stories, too sharp. I think that somebody else in my house is playing like a pretty intensive game on my bandwidth downstairs. Little guy is playing Sea of Thieves, the Microsoft Pirates game. Alright, what are we doing here? Bishop g7, now that you've played... Oh, there's knight b5, right? That nonsense. Yeah, let's rule that out. You know the wing gambit variation is very sharp. Yeah, there's this crazy Moldovan FM who has tons of games in that line. I mean, I just call him crazy because anybody who plays the wing gambit is crazy. Let's hit a guy in the middle of the tournament, shall we? Would be an interesting story. Well, actually, move 11 had a game against a guy that I almost, if I've ever come close to punching someone at the board, it was probably this guy that move 11 played the other day. Certain FIDE master. I told this story before, but it was like a blitz tournament, and only time in my life somebody called me on like making a move with two hands. I must have captured a piece and like used two hands to do it quickly. And this guy, instead of objecting like, you know, properly, like stopping the clock and getting the arbiter basically, which is what you're supposed to do. This is b4, I gotta be careful here. He decided he was gonna just not stop the clock but hit my clock back, so my time was running again. It was really insane. I got really mad and I totally freaked out. Started like calling him all sorts of like 4-letter words. One of my students or friends was watching and he couldn't believe it. I just totally went off. It was not like the typical G-rated me that you might typically see here. But I had never had anybody had the audacity to do that. I mean, if I did something you think is against the rules, then you need to go through the proper channels. This banging back my clock is some kind of rule from like the Marshall Chess Club or something, but I don't think that that's really legit. Yeah, I try to keep the family. That's my real self. I try to keep a correct G-rated stream here. Or at least it's like PG-13 at times. Alright, what are we doing here? Just double the pawns. So c4. This is the crazy guy's line? I have no clue. I think I just vaguely remember this. My real self. I get pretty mad. I mean, I have a very, very bad temper. You guys rarely see it. Don't let it out of the bag very often. Why don't I just take with the pawn there? I don't know. Probably better. Okay, so bishop c5 now. I think I actually played this with black once. It's like Alyakhin's variation or something weird like that. It could also be very close to Archangel's system. Alright, I don't remember anything. Morales is playing like a weird King's Indian with bishop g4. Arsenal following Nefedov with a 4 pawns attack now. It was Nefedov, we had a couple battles in that. This FIDE master, Zerani or something, it almost is like close to a Hungarian name. I'm trying to remember. I've seen the games in the database. The guy actually has a really weird repertoire. Alright, so bishop d3, this is this Zarani variation. e4, I guess he has like knight g5. Does that seriously work? I guess e4 just castles. There's no time for knight g5 because of queen f6. E4 simply castles and I'm too far behind in development. You can't go wrong with development. That's my motto. Well, what ended up happening in a game against the unnamed FM, I lost my anger management skills completely. I got really, really upset. I lost some time on the clock because he banged my clock back like twice. And he like banged it back. I banged it back again. He banged it back again. Then I lost it. I just yelled at him for like a minute, forfeiting like a minute of my time, while everybody in the huge ballroom like watched me. And then eventually I lost because of the time factor. Like I wasted a minute like yelling at him, and then nothing happened except like we just kept playing. And eventually I had like, it was a 2-game match. I won the first game, I think, if I remember correctly. And then the second game is all this totally went crazy. I was pretty pissed. That will remain the only game he ever beat me. Alright. So G6, kind of a cool move. I think knight e4 exists in theory too, kind of a similar idea. This long road guy could be very scary. He's from another chess site. Another dimension. It's like the Beastie Boys. I miss the Beastie Boys. Alright. Bishop g4 here, knight c3. Another dimension? You know that song? Alright, move 11 probably knows it. It's a little before his time though. Castles, e4. It's not going to win a piece here. Let's just develop our pizzas before it's too late, basically. Man, it's getting a little scary though. Like he's going to line up stuff on the e file. So e5, e5 against the Flormicinus. This was a Flormicinus. No, it's not a Flormicinus. It's something else. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna make moves. A different defense. So queen takes check, bishop d2, queen f6, then we have to run away and hide. The runaway and hide where it looks like World Loser gets some initiative here. He's only down a pawn and he gets the initiative. Now Nefedov went back to the drawing board, checked the theory, and played c3. It's what Joel Benjamin played against me all those years ago. The first time I ever played this against a strong player. I was like 3-0 in a tournament. I had to play Joel. Decided to play the G takes F Caro Con. It was a really, really bad idea. That's it, Soltiga. Alright, now I'm trading queens, but I had the bishop pair here. So Intergalactic. Yeah. It's probably my favorite album that they did. Alright, so now, well, we've got lots of places to go, huh? Places to go and people to see. Let's go back to sound land with 92, rather than stick it out on e5. Alright, Soltiga, we've played this before, right? Played my patented variation. Welcome everybody, this is International Master William Paschall. We're doing a 20 plus, I called it the 20 plus. You have to be 20 plus to play, because the language I use in the stream is just too harsh if you're under the age of 20. But seriously, another dimension. Bishop f4, bishop c4, b4. You just have time for everything. It's the everything. It's like, what do you order that has everything on it? Like a pizza? Everything pizza? What music do I listen to? Well, I have pretty varied tastes. I never want to like really bring the music on the stream because I don't know, people. For me, music it's very personal. You know, I just wouldn't want to impose my music on other people. But I listen to different stuff. I don't know. Lately, I haven't been listening to anything too much. But I used to listen to music constantly. Back in the day when we were allowed to listen to music while we were playing tournament games, that was the best. Alright, now we're out. and about with the queen here. That's not good. I think I'm likely to go under quickly against World Loser. That's not really what I was hoping for there. What was the band you mentioned a long time ago on stream that makes weird bird or animal sounds? You know, it's Per Ubu. You know, this band from the late '70s, early '80s. It's just a really weird. Sorry, it's misspelled. The guy's still alive, who's like the singer from this group, and I mean, this is way before my time. Like, this is music from before my time, but I kind of got into it at one point. Just that's not like a typical example of music that I listen to. That's a really random and weird thing. But they're funny. The guy that's the singer of that group is insane. He's still alive. He's pretty old. And he like tours. He looked like he was like freaking 70, and he was like still touring and stuff. Well, I guess that's typical for like people like the Rolling Stones or whatever. But it's easy to be 70 when you're like a multi-millionaire, and you've got like all kinds of stuff to keep you alive, or like a former politician or something. But for like a poor musician to be alive at 70 and still touring is pretty impressive. All right, Queen C2, Bishop takes C3 check. What do we do here? This move has cropped up in other games in the past. I think I've had some trouble with this. I think I've had some trouble with this variation actually. Do I even have a set response for that move? You have to go Queen H4. I don't have to, but I thought that was best. No, I don't do the Beach Boys, man. That's too that's too soft for me, man. I like a lot of alternative stuff from the early '90s, mostly, but I'm capable of listening to certain rap, jazz, everything. I like everything except for country music. The only country singer that I liked was Johnny Cash. Now A3 or something? What am I supposed to do with this knight on C6? Wonder if we could do some psycho thing where we play like knight takes E5, knight takes E5, D4. He moves his knight, then like E5 again? Do you want to try that? I mean, is that just mental? Knight takes E5, knight takes E5, D4. He moves his knight again, E5. I mean, that's a little bit much. It really seems a little bit much. A3. A3 looks slow. But I'm never gonna... I'm never going to... what am I saying? I forget. Anyway. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just making this up against Nefedov. Darcy Lima. Bishop E2. Alright, well, Black's obviously a little behind in development here. You play F3, H3. But I guess I need to develop my pieces too. So, what? The Long Road. The Long Road, I know what it reminds me of. It's a speaking of other things that I listen to, it's like a Dead song. That's what it struck a chord when I read that. There's a really good, so I listened to a little bit of electronic too, but not so much. But there's a Dead song, a track that I like called The Long Road. I went through this Dead phase. Okay, here we don't have much against Aspirante, the aspiring maestro. Is that too slow? Probably like knight h3 too slow. Have you ever heard the name Nat King Cole? Tushar, do you realize like that, I'm my age and I'm from the United States? I mean, there's like nobody in the United States my age who never heard of Nat King Cole when they were like a little kid or something. I mean, it's impossible. He's like one of the most famous musicians of all time. In America at least, Even if you're not into like older music, everybody knows like one of the most famous voices in history. You'd have to be out of your mind not to have heard of Nat King Cole. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? Knight c6. I'm just remembering the theory now. So, I think you could even play this as a pawn sacrifice. But I think this is just good for white. Have you ever heard of Elvis? Elvis. Well, I know Elvis personally. Alright, what are we supposed to do here? It's like a two knights defense. Where white has played c4. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know that, Tushar. Another singer from another generation, from another country. You don't have the same perspective that I do. Imagine taking like one of your parents' favorite, I don't know, Indian musicians, the most famous Indian musicians in the country from like generations past, and some modern person, my age, not knowing it. Just no way. You'd be lying if you never heard of. Yeah, that's like saying you never heard of Elvis. Anyway, guys, good luck. I have no idea what to do here against Natalie Louise. I have no idea what to do. Positional game for white. What does Queen e7 do anyway? We're playing it like a two knights defense. Alright. Yeah, what do we do? We transfer to the king side? Could do that. Knight e7? Seems a little weird. Oh well, you gotta make a decision in life. Max with king e2, triple exclam. Have you ever heard of Emery Tate? Only if you're an American chess player. Maybe if you're in Hungary and you heard about the story when he fell down the giant escalator at Kossuth. But he used to say this, triple exclam. What happened? H3. So now we had a game like this recently. Was it against you, Merle? The Earl? Have I ever been in a fist fight? This is an important question. I just told the story about wanting to beat up FMX. Arsenal's best just overlooked his e4 pawn. That could be detrimental to his ongoing health as a chess player. Okay. I tend to get kicked out of poker rooms, not chess tournaments. It happened a couple of times. I've had fist fights in poker but not in chess. Castles, castles. Queen h4. We're going to play that. That's been our standby go-to move lately. Alright. This is just a good position for black, I believe, with the bishop pair. I tend not to get violent during chess. To do something really, really bad. Yeah, we lost Emery Tate. A lot of good people. He was kind of difficult at times, but still I miss him. Bishop d3 was definitely a character. You know, you don't meet people, interesting people every day. You know, I mean, there are going to be like certain people you can look back in your life and say, hey, these are like the 10 most interesting people you ever met. You know, Emery would definitely be he'd definitely be a candidate for my lifetime 10 most interesting people. Alright, what am I doing here? I guess I'm still in book, huh? We're supposed to play c5 at some point. Following Kosic. My friend Dragon Kosic with the black pieces made a draw against somebody. Alright, so now I finally play d4. And even then it's not that good. One more waiting move? How many of these can I make? That's lame. I am not happy with the way this shakes out. We're gonna have to go Natalie Louise here and play like d3. Looks really, really lame. I'm not happy with that. Tushar now. What? Oh, it's the semi-Tarash. Specialist Hungarian Grandmaster Gonda Laszlo. Won a very nice game. I saw like in December last year. Okay, h3. The semi-Tarash is very solid. I gotta play a little bit faster, guys. I'm talking too much. You're getting me distracted. I usually don't pay this close attention to the chat when I'm doing the simul. It's fine when I'm playing blitz stuff. This could be really detrimental today. You know, I mean, too much chatting. Why there's so much chatting? Stop the chatting here. This dude is like 2004 with the king e2. Nice idea. All right, now what? Be less interesting. Man, he's rook c1ing me. Be less interested, probably would be a better word. b5. I mean, I don't know why I didn't play b5 earlier. Move 11 would like this. Wow, e5. This is gonna go to the twilight zone. The long road. No relation to dead mouse. Castles. We should just castle. It's a pseudo hippopotamus. Now 95. Merle Dixon, known for his crazy risque style. Absolutely insane with the complications. He likes it imbalanced. He's pretty solid, this guy. Santa is real. We know that. Okay, guys. What am I supposed to play here? A3, okay? Just remembering theory. So bishop e3, this is... We had this with Nefedov already. It's like bishop e7, d5, take, knight b4. Does that look right? That is okay, right? I have time for this, don't I? Am I supposed to play bishop b4? I'm not supposed to do that. I don't believe so. Max didn't play knight h4. I was expecting knight h4, like equalizing. I guess I could play h5 here. be kind of crazy. Then he could play knight h4, sack a pawn with pawn takes pawn, knight takes g6. That would be pretty scary if you found that line. He's used like no time. Actually, there's a number of players that have basically used no time. I can write a book about my life in games filled with awesome stories. Yeah, I don't even need good games. Just stories. I have a few good games. Could just do more stories than games. And that way, my boring games, you know, won't be necessary. Just the good ones. I don't have enough good games, but the stories should. Not gonna Okay, what is this? This is a weird move. He's like sacking his c4 pawn. Queen takes c4, bishop b3, queen somewhere like g4, and then he has, I guess, this knight g5 sort of. No, that doesn't work. I mean, it is relatively dangerous to take the pawn on c4. He wants to rip it open with another move. Although e4 now, rook e1, right? And then like bishop e7, let's say. Well, then he's got me. See, I can't afford to play e4. But should we call his bluff here? I think I'm gonna call his bluff. I just feel like it's necessary. All right. The recent games are boring. There's no doubt. I'm not happy with another draw today, but it's a team game, and I didn't sleep, and the guy's not bad, and it's like Sunday, and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. G6. What am I thinking here? Exactly. Jeroen. Could I have played another move there that was any good? I don't see any. Alright, how do we undermine the white squares? The dark squares, sorry. Dark squares. I think if you did CD, ED, D5, you'd probably transpose to a Grunfeld. A bishop G5 Grunfeld. But it's not necessary to do that. You know, I think we just play normally. He missed bishop, or sorry, knight h4, whatever. Some piece, one of those pieces. Still white is fine there. The long road is like relentlessly solid. Now knight h4, triple exclam. Clearly the best move. It's like a hyper positional masterpiece move. It's a pawn sack by Arsenal is best, I guess. Rook b8 from Clash Kid. I just remember one thing, Clash Kid. Like in this line, you're supposed to play bishop b6, rook c8, and then threaten to trap my queen with nasty things. Baleful seems to be in a lot of trouble here. So it's supposed to be rook c8 with ideas of rook c5, I remember. Nefinov stumbled in this line as well. I mean, I guess rook b8 isn't that bad. Why should it be that bad? Realistically. Let's go, guys. Uh-oh. I think I just hung something. Something bad happened. Ooh. I have to say I missed this. But I was asking for it. Alright, another London system. Still, I think it's like a main line. Now b4. Do we have this already, Tushar, or was it somebody else that I played this with? Is that a correct combo? I have no idea. Abin Nadan played this really slowly. Bishop d3 to deep thoughts. It certainly seems okay. It's a little slow, but why not? I mean, it looks like a totally okay, solid move. Knight b4 loses time to chase the bishop there. I mean, I don't know. I had a kind of similar position recently. Something like that. Merle, you're just ridiculous how solid you play. It's just ridiculous. Too solid. It's not fair, I think. It's just not fair. Okay, so we're still in book, right? Castles. Castle, f6 is like main line, I think. Queen a5. You got me with queen b4 tricks here? Is that it? Queen a4, queen b4 tricks. Queen b4 is a problem. So Morales has this nasty idea. Okay, so we've got to do something about it. Now at e3 seems strange, but it gives me a way to deal with that. Yeah, this looks pretty unpleasant, but I have a pawn to begin with. I was looking at queen a7. Bishop takes c6, queen takes a3. You know, and at least I would get rid of that pawn. But I'm having realization now that I was thinking he could play knight to d4, but he can't do knight to d4 directly. He has to play like bishop b7, bishop takes c6, bishop takes c6, and then knight to d4. Someone asked if this is a correct combination. Well, it's looking kind of correct. Because I'm in that pin, and like there's no way to break it. Bishop a4 doesn't work. I mean, I'm just... Queen a7 directly. I believe this combination is sound for white. So, rook a6. Rook a6. No. I just don't think I'm going to be able to bail out of that. Queen a7, bishop takes c6, queen takes a3, queen takes a3, rook takes a3. When he has a kind of nasty passed pawn. It's not exactly optimal either. But either way, I'm just ending up like down a pawn. How about bishop just there? He takes, and I just take on e4. Then I'm facing this awful, scary outside passed pawn. Well, basically, I should have moved my queen to b8, you know, instead of playing b5 like an idiot. I knew there were the risks involved, and I allowed it anyway. It's all move 11's fault. He inspired me with ideas of b5 in another variation of the thing. Yeah, we got to do something. Is this just disastrous for me if I play this? Queen a7, take. It's last chance to bail out here. Bishop a4, rook takes c7, resigns. Yeah, I have some ridiculous ideas. Okay. Is there any other conceivable defense here? Bishop d7. He takes. I mean, he has lots of moves. Possibly just like b5 directly. It's like rook a6. Bishop b7, take, b5 even. Then rook b8. I don't see anything better than this. I don't know what to do. So now we're a loser with the e4. I was expecting this. I have to take. I think I have to take. Bishop d7. H5. Wow. Max 2004. They're coming to get me. Position with Tushar is probably like theory. Arsenal is playing this like it was an intentional sacrifice. Arsenal 2. Now how do we put pressure on the white position? Who cares? Yeah, guys, take your time. I mean, a lot of people tend to react and play these auto moves instantly, every move. It's really supposed to be a kind of long simul, so try not to do that if you can help it. It's more useful to play, you know, thoughtful moves and take your time. Try to get a little more out of it than just a bullet game. This refrain I've repeated many times. So, I don't really want to trade pieces here. Very interesting order of moves by Jeroen, forcing me to do this rather questionable retreat. Now the long road plays c5. I feel like I'm playing Magnus or something. Alright, let's play d5. s4 now threatening me concretely with the e5 capture. Like, I have a pawn or two to give back here. I mean, what about bishop g4? Simply just developing a piece, for crying out loud. Hopefully that works. Probably has some issue I missed. Alright. Tushar, you know, I don't really know what your point is. Like, trying to undermine what I'm talking about. I thought you were more faithful to my stream than that. Okay. Bishop takes f3. Queen takes f3. Let's just trade. Look at this compensation we're dealing with. Insane. I mean, this is very incisive for a 1500 player. The way this guy is playing here. It seems like every stream I'm saying that about Arsenal is best. This guy does not play like a 1500. I thought he just blundered, but it looks like it was some sort of insanely planned sacrifice. Now bishop d7. White's position looks good on the surface, but I don't see anything great. Sacrificing a pawn with c5. Can I do this? What does it do? I mean, maybe. Bishop f4. c5 takes, bishop f4, and then, okay, let's go. I thought it was weird. I thought black was going to play bishop c5 in this game, and then he ended up playing g6. Totally different idea. Okay, well, I don't know how much time I have here. My queen's going to get trapped in a lot of lines with bishop d3, bishop g5. Maybe it's best to just sacrifice a pawn back, where he's going to take on b5 quickly. This is tricky. Darn. The a6 just looks too slow, though. Maybe like bishop b7. This is going to get really scary. Could get very scary for me. Guys, seriously, take your time. Don't try to play like it's a race. Arsenal quickly play bishop takes d6, but I can take, knight h6, knight takes b7, king up. His knight is trapped on b7. If he tries to skewer me, it's going to get complicated. But I don't really know what else to do. Wait, what am I talking about? Yeah. I don't know what else to do. This is just looking really bad for black. Bishop c2. I mean, b4 wins a piece, doesn't it? No. Quick answer, no. But it's still probably good. Looks like one of those games from 500 Master Games of Chess or something. One of those classic Master games where black got wrecked pretty quickly. Now, Longroad has this sort of bad Queen's Indian bishop on b7. Not necessarily the end of the world. Not necessarily the end of the road. We need to refocus our energies, probably, on the king side. Channel the powers of International Master Victor Frias. He was good in positions like that. Okay, knight a3. Eventually we have to do like e5. I don't think we can play much longer without it. So I don't know. This is weird. I never got in d4 like I had planned, so his position isn't too bad actually. That was my whole point. Not sure what to do here. It's a very, very strange opening. Grabbing a space on the queen side. Alright, I'm taking too much time, so I agree. Can I do this? Wow. Overextended, perhaps. And Nefedov took forever on his move. A record amount of time played by one player, spent by one player on a single move here. Took, but they should be playing probably knight f5, although this is still fine for white. I was much more concerned about the other move. We're taking away from the center, maybe f4. Still, white is better here. Almost played like king c8. Good move. wonder if a5 is worth playing. I see. I'm just basically losing a tempo. Though a5 may weaken my position in some respect. But like rook to d8. I don't know. I don't have time to think. I gotta move quickly. Knight c4. Forgot about that move. You're in with the tricky variation here. Tricky. Do not try to play blitz just for the sake of winning on time, peoples. Nevertheless, that's what always happens. Yes, you found it. Genius. Alright, so... do we have the same game before Soltigo or not? I can't remember. Knight takes g4. f4. f3. f6. It's always an F. Equalize me. Too many choices there. Playing quickly. Matter of sort of taste. Alright. Want to try to annihilate Nefedov for all those games he's played so well lately. An answer. Bishop g5. Very, very strong pin. How to get out of it? Not easy. Okay, Max 2004 is just playing ridiculously fast. Knight f4, I'm walking right into knight f4 with that move. Genius. Genius! Alright, let's just make a routine developing move then. What do you want to do? What do you like? Bishop f1? Seems kind of strange to play bishop f1 here. Knight h4, knight f4. It's like a standard sort of trap. Okay, whatever. So, at the end of the day, do I really want to open another line? First of all, I can afford to lose an exchange. We also have a check on... we have the check ourselves, so we're opening lines for both sides there. This move, okay. I saw this. Should I play pawn takes pawn? I guess. Bishop h5. Now what? Okay guys, I'm just going to try to play as fast as I can here and not make stupid moves. But Arsenal's best took back with the bishop on d5. It looks like he has to try something different there. For me, that doesn't seem to cut it. f5, whoa. How does that even work? He takes with the queen on en passant. Oh man, I've got bishop g5 here. His queen is extrapolated. We're both kind of strangely situated in this one. Okay, what happened? Queen takes b2. Check. Check-a-later. Okay, so now if I play knight takes bishop a4, check, king e7, and he got that pawn back. I could also just play bishop d4. Kind of like that. No. Yeah, I don't know. Bishop d4 take, knight takes, bishop a4 check, king e7, rook e1 with threats again. It's really irritating. So like I have to do this, which was my plan, I guess. I'm gonna end up losing a pawn back. Alright, guys. King e3, that's sort of mental. That seems mental. But what do I do? No fear. What do you do with a guy who has no fear? Or girl? Maxine. Here. The draw. Draw? Alright. Rook e1. Now what? Want to get my pieces out. Knight h5. Was this my plan? That's not exactly developmental, but alright. It's the King's Indian. What do we got now? Knight d5, and not so happy with that, actually. What am I doing here? It's pretty weird. a5 there. I don't know where to go. I had second thoughts there. Had to have second thoughts. Alright, Nefedov. Can we take out the Nefedov? Count Nefedov. Queen d5, that's kind of lame, but... Are you threatening something? Like... Knight d5? Maybe he's still better here. Hate to admit it. Alright. So this was my big idea, bishop f4. And Baleful's losing a piece for real this time. That's not good. But Arsenal is best just time management. The school of time management. He has somewhere to be. Clearly has to be somewhere. And let's stop taking too much time on obvious moves, I guess. Queen d2. Why not? I think I have to play f5. And it's a real King's Indian. And if I took, I'm a little relieved to see the queens leave the board. An Arsenal fan, Rich, playing the white side of the 4 pawns attack. I don't remember seeing this happen, where like white just lets you take on e5. Usually white takes on e5. So I have no real experience to draw on here. Maybe some very old concepts. Weird. Okay. Sorry, it's queen b3. That's a crazy move, sir. I think I should have some sort of trick. Knight a5. Knight a5, queen b5. Knight on b takes c4. Bishop takes c4, and then c6. Then queen a4. And then b5. Bishop takes b5. Pawn takes b5. Queen takes b5. What do I get there? That's like totally stupid. Confusing the living daylights out of me here. Something not kosher about this, as they say. Knight b4 can be met by rook c1 or something like that, I guess. What about a5? You know? Screw it. I don't like your queen there. Now here, clear plan for black. Plane. Back to the future. White's play is way beyond what you normally see here. Playing very well for this rating, 1800. White is playing like a master. Subtle advantage, but very, very lasting for White here. Extremely unpleasant situation for me. I don't know if I can hold this even. I'm willing to just like lose a pawn. I hate my position so much. Just awful for black. Maybe it's worth just losing a pawn. It's that bad. Alright, we're just up a pawn here. Losing a pawn, up a pawn. Losing a pawn, up a pawn. Alright, let's play a little bit faster, as we talked about this issue earlier. My knights are pretty messed up. It's getting kind of embarrassing with the knights here. Now, Kash Maui. No H3 for him. But we're a pawn up here. Knight d5's on the way though. Ruin. So solid. The knight f5 is brutal. I don't know what arsenal is best is. Why he's blitzing everything. Where's the fire? Where is the fire, dude? Knight f4. Strange player, this guy. I'm afraid of sacrifices on e5 or something crazy. I think I have to take a draw by repetition there. It's pretty risky to play for more. Maybe a mistake. Mistaken idea. Alright. The knight is not making me happy where it's at, so let's go with that. Grab some space against Arsenal. He's going back to a2. Now black should be punished. The violation of development principles. Knight h5, both knights over there now. What's this? Getting kind of weird. Getting strange, this position against Long Road. We try to sacrifice a pawn against Natalie Louise to survive. Wow, speaking of sacrifice, check this out. Check this out. Knight takes e4 from big money. I just like stone cold lost the pawn. I can't let him play d3, right? Well, I guess I could take and on d3 play rook a2, and then pawn takes e4. It's pretty yucky for white though. I don't like it. Those bishops are massive. Massive bishops. Driving me crazy, dude. With the instant moves, Arsenal is best. And you ruined with the wild attack here. This is like some kind of specialty variation. I walked right into it. Man, I'm in a lot of danger, I think. A lot of danger. Plenty of danger to go around here. I have to batten down the hatches and try to survive over there. No time to look at the chat. A4 was played. That's a strange move, bishop a6. Seems misplaced, ultimately. Wish I had more time here for this game. Kind of a weird move, e5. I feel like I'm overextending myself. Alright. Let's see how we do here. Arsenal 2 has somewhere to go. I'm going to claim a draw there. Try to claim a draw. I'm not sure about that whole variation in the opening. He's not supposed to play b3, but my refutation may have been wrong. That Blumenfeld with the dangerous player, tactically especially. World Loser's very, very tricky, and he's fast too. He's a difficult opponent to face. Alright, so f5, just try to survive. f5, try to survive. You guys are welcome to get into time pressure yourselves. Feel free. Oh no. This is not even working, is it? Not sure. It may just be a fancy exchange of things. Tactics. Rook e7 is on the way. Wow. You can do everything. F it off. Leave me alone, man. My God. He's like better now. He's literally better now? Only space matters. Is he really better? Opponent offered me a draw here. I mean, he's like clearly worse. This game I would not want to take a draw. Under normal circumstances, at least. Seems like white is worse. So here we go. More tactics. Suddenly I'm in danger. Bishop D1. Arsenal is best. I don't know if you're watching, man, but you really... I don't see the point in this, you know? You just keep making instantaneous moves. But what's the point? Just doesn't have any point. Alright, this guy's coming back into the game. Bishop F1. And then the queen. Problem. Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. There's also bishop C2. Bishop C2 and like rook D2. Bishop B3. Is this even healthy? I gotta try something. Probing. Wow, after all that time, Scoble didn't take the sacrificed piece back? What? Maybe he had some kind of weird hallucination. Well, I'm not going to give him a second chance. I want you guys to get in time pressure for a change. Very solid play here by Black. Knight takes. Knight h4. Anyway, this is probably better. Okay, this game just started, like literally just started with Soltigo. Arsenal is best, just relentless with the quick moves. No clue what's going on here. I'm up a piece last time I checked. Hopefully that remains. Just lost for white. Rook e3, wow. That's weird. I guess I ought to take it. Yeah, my only hope is to play g4 against Jeroen. That was why I played f3 in the first place. Yeah, against Nefedov, I have to be careful not to let him out, basically. You're not allowed out. Wait, bishop takes d7. It's kind of a funny position. What am I doing? I don't want to trade my bishop after all. I was just kidding about that. That was only a joke. You didn't believe me. Yeah, I thought about this, but doesn't he drop a piece here to e4? Oh, that's hanging. Because I have a lot of reasonable moves here. e4. He has queen takes h5, of course. So my knight is hanging. Must do something. Elf needs food badly. Does anyone know that that's a reference to? How old are you? Do you know old video games? Rook d8. And he has no good place to go here, really. Oh no, you're kidding me. I missed that? Oh my god. Totally missed bishop c6. That's probably gonna just kill me immediately. Oh, you're kidding me. No. No, no, no. You're not allowed to do that. Rook takes a3. I'm down the exchange with no compensation. Kidding me. Just totally blundered. It's a disaster. Blundered badly against Scoble. Scobolino. Alright. It's cool. Queen a2, rook a2. Okay. So what's up next? The old queen e8. Sorry about the blunders. Blunders happen from time to time. This move was not on the radar. G5. Excuse me, G5. G5. I don't think so. Not today. Okay, take your time if you have it, you know. You know? Take your time, guys. I'm serious. Ponda's here, but he's had no time to really talk. Rook takes. Max has played quickly, too. Hope there, still to survive against Natalie. Clash gets sacked and exchange, which may be a practical try. That makes sense here. Sack the exchange. The sex change. B5. Development. We're down a pawn. It's not pleasant, but maybe holdable. He sacked the queen, the two rooks for the queen here. Pretty reasonable. That is reasonable. How's my c3 knight doing? Not a lot right now. I don't really know what to do. A little worried about this. Just because it's strange. Not that it's necessarily bad for me. You're just doing that? You can just do that? It's not fair. Alright, bishop c6 just crushed my life force. My life energy just disappeared. Very subtle move, a6. Love the way that big money is playing. Like a serious strategist here. worth every penny of his rating, literally. Hiruna is starting to sacrifice a piece now. Would it be sound? Unclear. But I don't think I can give him this pawn, so we'll take our chances there. Clash Kid. Some tactics, please. Against Clash Kid. I need tactics. I'm glad I played knight h2 now, I think. Staying around the king side. So Tika, what did you just play? The ugly structure. Ugliest structure in the world. Wow, in-between move. The in-between move from hell. Crazy. The guy's playing better and better. I have no idea what to do here. I'm completely lost. Aspirante Maestro has a lot of time, by the way. You just took my guy on a4. Rook takes. Wow, that's an interesting move. Maybe I have something bishop b3. I like that better. Alright. Okay. Right. Very good. This guy, he's fast and he has lots of play. This also didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. So Tigo, when he gets in time pressure is when he's most scary, it seems like. Just when you think, you know, he's on the defensive, that's when he seems to play his best lately. Merle's just ridiculously solid. No clue what I'm doing there. E5. There's the aforementioned piece sacrifice. Wait. Bishop D2. Oh, he saw that. He even saw it. Merle's just so solid, it's ridiculous. Draws every grandmaster he plays against. All this work to like win in exchange for a pawn or something. bad feeling about this. Can I go to F2? Does that look healthy? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. Is this crazy to go here? I'm about to lose on time. Merle. Just give it up, Merle. Give it up, man. Come on. Come on. Give me something to work with. Please. Just a little something. Anything. It's ridiculous, man. How solid you are. Just hopeless. Big Money's playing really well. I think Arsenal just dropped a piece. Kind of weird way. Like, forgot to recapture. Like, he's giving the simul. That's what I'm supposed to do, stuff like that. Sacked our pawn back against S4. I regret what I did here. I take it back. What do I do? I can't get that up now. Regret what I did. Take it back. Take it all back. This is probably just equal. Okay, he's preempting me. Well, why don't I play bishop b7 actually? What happened? Knight f8? I have no clue what to do. It's such a weird position to play there. Freaking Nefedov. He's so strong. Making my life difficult again. Making my life difficult again for the 100th time. Look at my pawn structure. The maestro. Yeah, man, I keep missing obvious moves. But wait, that's defended. Darn it. I lost all my advantage against Merle. Max has to find a sacrifice. Queen h3. Yeah, okay. Is it mate? It's as bad as mate or worse. Wow. Big money. e5? Can I play this? I don't like my position there at all. Wait. Dr. Dynamic. This guy's insane, and he's used like almost no time. Wow. Alright. Dr. Dynamical. I have no clue what I should do here. Take toward the center. Guys, stop playing Blitz. I have to play Blitz. You're not allowed to do that. Do you want to go for an adventure? I like adventures. I'm feeling adventurous. It feels better than going back. Alright, right. I think someone's setting off fireworks. What's the occasion here? Come on, guys, slow it down a little bit here. Please, please. There's literally, and I can't even talk. Literally fireworks. I heard there are fireworks, and what's up with the G4 pawn here? Nefidov. Where is my knight gonna go? Nefidov was playing better than ever. Merle is ridiculously good. This guy I never played before. He's 1600. He makes an insane exchange sacrifice. Just an awesome move. Worth every dollar of his rating. Somehow I'm like slightly worse against Merle, even though he was like clearly worse before. I managed to find slightly worse there. It's good. Good job. Now what? I walked into a trap. You've got this secret move. Queen there. Cool. It's awesome. This has been so well played by Black, by the way. Kind of a disaster for me. Matter of time till I hang something. Speaking of hang something, how long has that been in the air? We didn't even realize that was under attack. What's with the fireworks on the random moment? What's up? King up? You like centralizing the king? Good idea. Me too. Try to keep it simple here against Clash Kid. He's tricky. Pawn takes. There's basically no time to think around here. But these fireworks are enough to drive you crazy. Queen e5 check. Come on, Soltigo, just lose on time, man. Lose on time. player's really solid. What happened? King e7. Speaking of solid, whoa, what's going on here? Okay, this is ridiculous. I for a draw. Self-pin is not happening here. Right, we're just up a piece in this one. Really should be enough. Soltigo never ever loses on time in these situations, I've noticed of late. He just pretends he's going to lose on time, then he just totally fakes you out. Man, Mule Skinner is starting to get on my nerves. And that's Morales, not Mule Skinner. I always get them mixed up. Clearly, someone's playing for like mate in one here. Wish Jeroen would lose on time. Another threat. Can you guys get in time pressure a little bit? Can you hook me up with that? Maybe a mistake there, but I'm not sure. Queen out, threatening mate in one. Just about time. Okay, do we ever have any tricks or anything? With no time, Soltigo just consolidates a massive space advantage out of nowhere. He's brutal. This guy is playing insanely fast and well. by the way. Right, of course, we expect that from Nefedov, playing like God, basically. Alright, here. If you don't give Nefedov a draw, he just plays like God, and you're done. This is probably mandatory at this point, getting run off the board there. Can I ever have a threat in this game? I don't think I've ever had a threat the entire game. It's kind of scary. I think I'm in trouble against Morales. Okay, guys, please don't just try to win on time like Tushar is doing. This guy's just frightening me. Frightened me. Brutal. And so fast, too. Just faster, faster. I can't even move the piece here. You guys have plenty of time. What's it? What's this? He found a trick. A move order I didn't calculate it well enough. Of course. It's approximately equal against Tushar. Now b5 out of nowhere. Where does he get these moves so fast? Soltico, what's Soltico's like bullet rating anyway? Is he like 2200 in bullet? I have no clue. Confusion is setting in here, for me at least. Oh, F4, you had that. And you have that too. Isn't that convenient? Okay. He has everything he could possibly want here. Well. The guy just keeps gaining time. What happened to knight f6? I think I've got some lag kicking in though. Just in time. Knight f6. I tried to make a move already and it didn't register the move. Seriously? Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Now we have some issues. Or maybe not. Alright, have this. f5 anyway. He's gonna play b5 on me. No, no, no. Now here comes the queenside play. I just play this game like a master. Totally. You sort of alternate between being 1800 and a master. What now? What now, brown cow? For lack of a better idea. You're freaking confusing me. Please stop confusing me. Ruined with the craziness. He's the one in time pressure, apparently. We caught Saltiga with a cheapo. Something good happened. Oh no. I thought you might try that. You might see it your way. The master. Alright, this is a tough one. What did I just do? I just took that? No idea what I'm doing here. Everyone has a massive amount of pawns. What am I doing here? Better yet. Wow, this is just an insane game by black. Look at that. Just unreal. Begging for a draw. Literally. I'm literally begging. Same thing there. Just begging. This is a draw. This is a draw. Claiming a draw. I'm just kidding. Whoa, what? Groveling. I love to grovel. Yeah. Running out of things to do. Against the invincible S4. Finally I can trade queens against this guy. Wait, what happened? Queen A7. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh, better be careful there. Knight, did you take something with that move? You're attacking my pawn, okay. Wow, another pawn on the right color. Best to go here. Queen C5. The master. Master of disaster. Wait a minute. B5? Takes? Not a good move. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's made in one. Good game, Nefedov. Flawless. Virtually flawless. And now they'll torture me like a GM. Alright. Nefedov just wins. Mated me in one. Nothing I can do about it. Was killing me the whole game anyway. So there goes the perfect score. Nefedov. I don't know if he had any center pawn lost in that game. Yeah, maybe the opening wasn't played that well, but nevertheless it was still not so bad. Alright. Wait, this is mate too? I double mated myself in two different boards. That's insanely awesome. The usual suspects. This is just a draw. Trading rooks there. Very strange decision. And this is probably a blunder of sorts. What a game. Did you decline my draw here? For real? From the worst position? Alright, that's interesting. It's interesting. I want to see White playing for a win here. Cash Maui. That's a good one. Oh, that move. Big money. Wow, dude. That was an impressive game, man. Seriously. That was insane. By Black. Oh, you have this move. Hold on a second. $85? What am I doing? Doesn't work. It's all falling apart at the end. Okay, the game with Tushar objectively, I don't know. Oh, that's everything. You just forked everything. This is a draw now, probably. There is a time when you should resign, I think. Alright, this is a draw. Good game, Tushar. Very solid. We lost a couple. King takes e5. What happened? f3. Oh, he's got a check. Master even has a check there. You're kidding me. Never seen so many threats. Dude, you overlooked mate and won. Poor Scoble. He's probably like winning. Like, is White playing for a win there? What exactly is happening? Right. couple games that are like clearly drawn. Like this. Lost there. I didn't play this very well. S4 is like brutal. The perfect defense with no time. This is just hopeless. A miraculous game by Morales. He was totally lost. And he saves it. That fit up was just like worse. This is just hopeless. Did I drop a rook yet? I don't know if I can win this. I don't think it's possible. "12 wins, 5 draws, 2 losses thus far." Looks like Clash Kid's gonna lose. So I hang something. I think S4, excuse me guys, made a little bit of negative progress there. This is lost. Congratulations to Morales for the 3rd win. I had a tremendous position against him out of the opening. It was just brutal. Making progress against S4 though, big time. I think we're just winning now. He messed up. Might have even been drawn. Why did I play that? Okay. He's cut off by 2 files at this point. It's not going to be able to save it. But I mean, I'll give him credit for being persistent. Like about the most persistent player I've ever seen, I think. Literally, in such a position, most people would resign. Blaze Osborne, Winterborn, Ozzy Osborne. Blaze Winterborn, thank you for the bit donation. Amazing game you played there. Alright, I'm taking my time winning a winning position here. Dude, what? Why are you offering a draw? That's just this. I thought you were my friend. Man, he must be like totally tilted or something. We did manage to lose 3. Just a couple games left. That should do it for Clash Kid. Not too much to think about here. These are easy. That's our last games for today. Now my king is so far forward he runs out of checks. There's one last trick there. G4 seals it up. He has G4. If I let him. That'll end it. 12 wins, 5 draws. 14 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses. It's not 100 moves yet. Clash Kid's trying to be the last one to last. It's amazing he managed to do it again. But he's totally busted. Just tease him here with h3. No, not even take on f5, but don't allow any kind of counterplay. He resigned. He gave it up. Didn't want to see that anymore. S4 got overconfident. He was playing super fast. He was like 17. He had 17 minutes. So that's it? Both guys resigned? Wait. 0 ongoing. 14, 19, 22. Yeah, they both resigned simultaneously. Oh man, brutal simul, guys. Let's go to the final tally here. I thought I was going to go undefeated. I really did. I really thought I had a chance. I can't think I've ever gotten undefeated before. But Nefedov mated me. No, I didn't see it until it was too late. But I was worse. I mean, the whole game, he played like a genius after the opening. From this point, from an equal position, or maybe white, you know, I even would rather be black here. He played like an absolute genius from here on out. He did make 2 inaccuracies, apparently. So it was a fantastic game by him. We also lost against... who was it now? Well, we lost against the M guy. I'm sorry, guys. Morales. I'm tired. We lost against Morales. I had a great position out of the opening there. And we lost the 3rd game to... oh. Who was that? We lost the 3rd game against... It's always the last person. I don't find it. Yeah, the guy from Scotland. He played an insane game with black. I don't know if we've lost against him before. Where is it? Where is it? It's not here. Dude, the game isn't here. It's like insane. How can it not be here? Big money. I played this wonderful trick there. He also played a great game. I thought I had some hope, but apparently it was just all a lie. He had outplayed me pretty badly throughout the game, and I thought I had a trick at the end, but it was just a joke. But there's no move. He sees everything here. I was just crushed. Yeah, I guess S4 might have had a draw at the end, right? But he went too far. Soltigo, you're really defending well with that time use. But anyway, guys, really good games. I'm surprised I did as well as I did because I was really tired. Didn't sleep well last night. So I'm happy with the result. 14 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses. Thank you, everybody, for playing. And we have another stream coming up tomorrow morning. Don't forget. Okay, tomorrow it's Blitz and Rapid Chess, 10 a.m. CEST here on lichess.org and Twitch. On behalf of Slaggy and myself, I'd like to thank you guys, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye. So anyway, good games, guys. Thank you for subscribing and following the stream. It was a lot of fun. We're battling. And I don't know, S4, it felt like you were on the verge of drawing against me when it fell apart there. Anyway, guys, good games. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing, and thanks for subscribing and supporting the stream. Earl Dixon, unbeatable, 777, playing like God. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.